know what time it is, bro. Should I get the same playbook? Keep it. Let me see. Engine humming, what that nigga say? Engine humming. Can you send me that text? What? Hold on. Alright, so look.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help fill someone else's plate. Through our Simply Give program, we're able to ensure that our whole community has access to good, healthy food.
Sweezy. Engine humming while I'm crumbling up this cookie. I'm thinking about some money. That nigga was crazy. Chances make. That nigga ain't about to be ready. Engine humming while I'm crumbling up this cookie. I'm thinking about some money. You thinking about some pussy. Chances make chance. Your ass never took them. Balenciaga trainers looking like some footy. You talking down the hose. You looking like a pussy. 2 clips in his Caltech. I'm feeling like a bully. I'm stomping on the motor. I lift the hood up. I held the hood down, bitch. Say got them fire bands when he called. I told him only thing I'm trying to punch is this dog. Cheapin' in the whip, got the buffies getting full. 2 cups in my cup holder, I ain't drinking coffee. I'm in a Hellcat, feeling like the devil. Smoking like a candle. Fluffs white as hell. Bad bitch form. I fuck her like I'm ghetto. Rocks in my ear, pieces full of pebbles. I got you, bro. I'm sitting at the stage, bro. I'm on some recreational shit right now, bro. Hold on. Man, why you even put in man anyway, bro? It's always going to say. I ain't never had to do a lot for bitches. Hoes love gangsters. I'm moving. You said what? Man, you cutting in and out. No, you want to play Madden, so I'm about to thoroughly whoop you, bro. Nigga, come home, bro. Yeah, alright. I don't know what playbook I want to pick, though. I'm gonna pick one, though. And I want that defense. You know what time it is.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
No, I want to play 2K, nigga. I want to know why I can't play 2K. You don't want no smoke. You took that survey. You don't want no smoke.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
That nigga don't want that smoke. You can't mess with me. Look how long it take you to cook for your peas. I got business to take care of, though. You know it. Get down.
5 yards on the game's first play.
No, that ain't go. You alright?
They'll go again with Dobbins. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 54 yards.
You want to put some insurance on it right now? You want to put some insurance on it right now?
We need some insurance.
You plan on running it back?
No, we can't.
Only one exception, though.
Whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab. The second
Turn the mic off? What?
Yeah.
For what?
I can't. He's preaching.
Connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Three down. Hey, check Mike 6. Yeah, that's what I do.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Check Mike 6. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
180.
Again, it's Mixon. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. A Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive player on third. Now it's Burrow. Hits his running back, P-Ryan. And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
Got it.
It's intercepted. Picked up by
Bad pass.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively
You said something?
all the time, but sometimes
You got your mic on, bro.
you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Of the world greatest.
first and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. So 3 plays.
From the world's greatest.
Wasting little time.
I'm a motherfucker, black.
Burrow will throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end. That'll bring up second and 10.
You can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Watch 18 from behind.
On second and goal. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
From the world's greatest.
And the Bengals are back within a score.
Gotta let it burn, black.
Right there through the pick on drive number 1, drive number 2.
Gotta let it burn.
Down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And
I'm pushing 9-9. These are bows. Call me Little Will. Thank the Lord since birth I was blessed with skrill. Keep it a secret. How much money I make. Flip a coin, whip on my steel and let it judge your faith. Similar to a sinister, I finish you off. Acting hard when you're soft. I guess it costs to be the boss. Leave you on the side of the road reeking. What you wish on like the mafia do. Face all black and blue.
from his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 8-9, watch 8-9, he's yours. Check, butt set, check.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure.
Make him cough it up, CPU.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. And that'll coverage a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the
No
line.
chains being moved over here. Come here. Oh, yeah. That's what we want you to do.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Pick.
And unable to connect.
Pick.
Incomplete. Give them credit. They
Pick.
took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Eluding the pressure right.
Cheating ass nigga.
Dennis Bateman, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Out right.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Physical play on the football.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Come here.
They'll try to draw here.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's fajita, nigga.
Drive coming up, and they need
That's fajita.
9 yards on 3rd down.
That's fajita, nigga.
Jackson. Throw right
Fajita.
taken in by Bateman.
That's fajita, nigga.
To the 17, well shy of what he needed. They're going on 4th down. It's
That's
Jackson.
fajita. Oh, he got it. Lucky motherfucker. Look, nigga, you lucky I bit on that play.
And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I can't wait to get back on defense.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an
That's
offensive
fajita.
barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out
What happened?
how much they trust their guys
What happened?
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Man, don't tell me that was a timeout.
Going, a loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
What the fuck was that?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then
Hold on,
another
hold on.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Watch 18. 18's the back. Cut. 11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. Watch 18. 18's the back. 12. You don't want Mike 18. Mike 18. We got it.
Here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just
These
went
niggas got another play?
out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
18. Mike 18. Strip the ball.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Travis and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Running.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
I got the ball, nigga.
Their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Here we go. 180. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 180. Titus Ringo. 12. Check back. 6. Drop deep.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm fine. Ready? 6. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Give me something. 11, Thomas. Hey, check back. Mike 6. Hey, check. Mike 6. 3 buzz. Hey, check back. Mike 6. Watch the run.
Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, 66 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Side.
Bring it.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
I'm looking for that shit. That song. I'm trying to play that song. What's that? Ooh,
Juice, 'cause you're right, he
na,
struggled,
na,
especially in
na,
that first half.
Ooh,
And I
na,
know that
na,
maybe
na,
once
na,
people think to
na.
themselves, just hang in
Ooh,
there.
na, na, na. On that nigga ass.
That's a good start for him.
Back to Mixon on first down. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give it to Mixon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Mike 6. Coming this way. Here we go. Mike 6.
11.
Watch the slant.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The quick slant caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Check 25. Check. Hey, check 25.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Rock 57. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
57, Mike. Mike 57. What we got? What we got? What we got? Deuce. Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. That would complete to Prochet. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
57. All day, baby. 13. 57 to Mike.
On 4th down, Jackson. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
11 mighty.
Check.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Gun.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
11.
Come on, go get some. Here, Will. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. Be a long day for you. Mike 6. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Patch it. Under 10.
11.
Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here we go.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Burrow looking to pass. This pass complete to Higgins. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that would complete once again to Higgins. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57. It's a party now.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Let's go, baby. Run.
Now Jackson on first down.
That's into the hands of Crochet. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Burrow. And it's intercepted in the end zone. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost us.
That's a glitch. The icons, I couldn't even see the icons on the screen. That's a glitch.
That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done.
Oh, we running it back.
If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Something wrong with my motherfucking controller. My shit moving by itself. I ain't even doing that shit. I got a drift in my shit. Damn, that's crowded. It's time to cash out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Can you see my logo? Logo ain't popping up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Burrow. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a late touchdown.
Is the luckiest time of his life. Shit tonight.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
I should have blocked your call. Nigga ain't answer the call during the game.
And regular pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll drill right in his tape after the game. Tougher than any extra point.
I said, nigga, you ain't answer the phone when I called you during the halftime, before halftime.
You want to just quit and go in 2K right now?
We gonna play 3 or 4 games anyway, so we might as well run this back and then play 2 games of 2K and be done. Shit. It's whatever you want to get it in. If you want to get a rematch in this shit, we already playing it, so rematch it. You can't fuck with me, nigga. That's why.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
I gave you that.
Good one.
A minute left. Play me 1-on-1. On the right side. On my left side. On your right side. Right side receiver. Play me 1-on-1. I bet you I beat you.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes you're down...
Oh, I ain't trying to hold you up so you can go to the store. Well, it ain't to the store, but it's to the store. You know it. Might as well run it online. Back to back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They start on the ground with Elliott. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, kill. We're going to 53.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Open man is Noah Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Check it out, Reed.
Hey, go kill. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
To throw is Prescott. Oh, he stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play.
Kick that fajita, nigga.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Kick the fajita.
The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he goes out right around the 39. Second and 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. Room here to run. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 61 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
No. Off. Watch safety green.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, 46.
10th carry now for Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hey, kill! 27, 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Whip. Watch the whip. Rush in. Kill.
We're going to 53.
Prescott now. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check.
Switch.
Here we go, 47.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Wide.
Slam.
Looking to throw. Prescott over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Single slot. Check 99. Check 50. Check 24. Check 24.
Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
Here we go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Double dog, that's the way.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here we go on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Strong right. Hey,
kill. We're going to 54, wide in.
Fresno.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs 16. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Elliott. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the 1st half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Mahomes now on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 55's my guy. Yellow. Let's get in there.
Mahomes going to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Here I come.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Watch the screen. Pass.
On second down, they'll run it here. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 72 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You must be.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. On second down, Elliott once more. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing, Prescott. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's Bryan Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. We made one more play. Could have had our shutout.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 23-yard run. And the Cowboys have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Hey. 4 down. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. 3 buzz.
On first down, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes.
That's a good game.
A little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Justin Tucker set to put this one away. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback. And it
Who
will
told
go
me?
out to the 25.
Oh, my sign, get one.
Two to the throw right away. And incomplete to open things up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On the move to his left. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Jackson, buying time to his left. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
QB's tracks. Let's go. 552.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Good run.
And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first pass steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
2 and now on 1st down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a deep
throw there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson and hopefully.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that and trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And I think this is a situation where
And he quit. Going good ahead. This shit too funny.